This is Pat Soundbites Unplugged. Unplugged. The podcast where all the artists go to tell it as it is. Careers, music, tours, and more. And here's your host, the man that refuses to eat squid, Pat Calamari.
Hey, what do you say? Pat Calamari here. This is Pat Soundbites Unplugged episode. What are we up to? Number 20 on Monday, December the 16th, 2019. Music Madness Monday, I'll call it. First, let me start off by saying happy birthday to the wonderful, great guy, nicest guy in the business, the Reverend, the one and only, Billy F. Gibbons. Billy turning 70 today. Happy birthday, Billy. 70 years young, still going strong. ZZ Top. I mean, come on, 50 years. I've already announced, I think they're in March 20th through the 28th. They're going back to Vegas for a little residency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shows at the Venetian. Tickets are available as we speak. Also, a happy birthday yesterday to my good friend Carmine Appice, rock legend drummer, 73 years young. There's a guy that's always busy, whether it's Vanilla Fudge, whether it's Cactus, whether it's King Cobra, whether it's the Rascals. That guy is non-stop busy. Love that guy. Happy birthday, Carmine. Well, I guess the breaking news, the biggest news in the music world, who saw this coming? Not me, man. The Red Hot Chili Peppers announced the departure of guitarist Josh Klinghoffer after 10 years with the band. I mean, now he replaced John I always screw John's name. John Frusciante, who this would be John's third stint. John coming back. Josh was the guitar tech back in the day for John, so he was like, he was the right guy, I guess, to fill in when John Frusciante left. And now John is coming back, and the Chili Peppers announced on their website, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and this was yesterday, the Red Hot Chili Peppers announced that we are parting ways with our guitarist of the past 10 years, Josh Klinghoffer. Josh is a beautiful musician who we respect and love. We are deeply grateful for our time with him and the countless gifts he has shared with us. We also announced with great excitement and full hearts that John Frusciante is rejoining the group. Are you kidding me? Holy crap, man. Now that is news and a half. I mean, let's face it. The Chili Pepper sound, John, he was the iconic founding guy, the signature sound of the Chili Peppers, on stage with John. He was the guy. And he left 10 years ago, and I know he did some solo work, but I never expected this guy coming back. I don't think anybody expected. So, wow, that is pretty serious music news, and hopefully they get excited having John back and looking forward to maybe a new Chili Peppers album for 2020. Let's all we can do is hope, right? That'd be cool. The stadium tour, the tickets went on sale. I read that the show up in Miller Park, and I'm talking the Joan Jett, Poison, Motley Crue, and Def Leppard tour, that crazy stadium tour that was announced. The Miller Park show, I was told yesterday, was sold out. Fastest sellout, 42,000 seats. I don't know what their ticket prices were, but I'll tell you the ticket prices for New York in a second. But more importantly, there was a quote running around on the internet from Motley Crue's longtime manager, Alan Kovac. And he gets into the whole, it was the dirt that got the guys motivated. And at the time, when they broke up 4 years ago, they really never thought, they weren't talking to each other. They thought it was time. So who would ever thought that now the dirt, that documentary really fired up and got things going, new demographics, younger crowd. They want to see Crue back. So as you know the whole story, they burned the contract and they are coming back for this so far 22-day North American stadium tour. starting on July 7th in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium and winds down on September 5th in LA. Now, according to Kovac, he's saying 3 of the dates are already sold, and he's also saying 6 more shows will be announced soon. And I already mentioned on one of my podcasts or on my radio show on the Pat Show on WBXO that I got wind of a show at MetLife in New Jersey, East Rutherford, for June 13th. So I figure, after they put out the tickets, they're going to see how this is going. And you know how that goes. If the stadium sells out really quick, then they're going to put a second and third date. I really expected more than 22 dates. So I got my fingers crossed for another date here in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, tri-state area. And I'm thinking it could be true. June 13th, MetLife Stadium. Keep your eyes open for that. Right now, it's only Citi Field on August 23rd. And then there's the gig, I want to say August 13th, up in Buffalo. Now, I checked out the ticket prices. Let me tell you. VIP for Motley Crue, $4,500. Wow. Def Leppard, $2,500. Poison, $800. And I'm not really even sure about the whole Joan Jett. But the nosebleeds at Citi Field, 500 level, were starting at $98 plus those bullshit fees. So you're talking at least $200 and probably $30-$40 for a nosebleed. So, but getting back to Motley Crue's manager, with all the noise about Vince and Mick and their health condition, Alan Kovac addresses the criticism of, the diminished singing ability and weight gain of Vince Neil, as well as the health status of guitarist Mick Mars. And he says these guys have been dealing with Mick has been dealing with a chronic form of arthritis that led him to undergo a hip replacement. But he also says some of them, doesn't say who, are working with a trainer. Some of them are working with a nutritionist, making themselves the best they can be. This is Kovac. I'm quoting, talk to Fox Business. The greatest insecurity for an artist is anyone going to care about my music, anyone going to buy a ticket. We were in November when the discussions were happening, and these guys were already into these regiments of how they get ready for a tour. So, speaking specifically about Neil, Vince Neil, he says, let's see what Vince sings like and looks like when the tour starts. Well, I definitely want to see that. I want to hear the reviews of the first show. I hope it's not no bullshit lip sync and tracking, but they got time. He's got time. I hope Vince proves me wrong. Everybody's going around calling him Vince Meal. He just canceled a show just this Saturday at Mohegan Sun, which is a free show at the Wolf Den, a thing that he was doing, a solo thing. So I don't know if that had something to do with the stadium tour that's kicking off next year. I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. He canceled out, so something's going down. We'll figure that out. What other music news I just saw before? Alice Cooper. This is a pretty cool thing. Aerosmith has been named Music Care's Person of the Year for 2020, and the organization's annual benefit concert will feature a performance by Aerosmith as well as appearances by Alice Cooper, the Foo Fighters, and others. This award is given out every year, if you're not aware, to a musical act with a lengthy history of both musical excellence, and a press release singles out Janie's Fund, which is an organization funded by Aerosmith singer Steven Tyler that supports girls who have been subject to physical and sexual abuse and neglect. The charity is named after the band's 1989 hit, Janie's Got a Gun. The Music Cares ceremony and concert will take place on January 24th at the Los Angeles Convention Center's West Hall. Also appearing right now so far, Gary Clark Jr., John Mayer, John Legend, the Jonas Brothers, and there'll be more previous winners of the Music Cares Person of the Year Award Paul McCartney, Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, Sting, Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Wonder, Dolly Parton, and Elton John. What else? 2 nights after the Music Cure event, Tyler will host his own benefit for Janie's Fund, the 3rd annual Grammy viewing party in Hollywood. So congratulations to Steven Tyler. Congratulations to Aerosmith. One other thing I'll share with you today for Music Madness Monday news here on Pat Soundbites is I got an interview tomorrow lined up with Triumphs. Yes, Triumph. You remember them? Triumph's Mike Levine, bassist, keyboardist, great guy. I got a chance to talk to Rick Emmett over the years, met Rick, but I got an interview tomorrow with Mike Levine, Triumph, and the purpose is Triumph's Classics will be re-released. It's a double LP. It was originally released 30 years ago, and they're putting it out again. You know, obviously, all the gems laid on the line: Magic Power, A World of Fantasy, Fight the Good Fight, Hold On. All the good stuff. So looking forward to that. That'll be on Pat Soundbites soon after I get done with the interview with Mike Levine. I got more interviews popping on up. If you like what I do, please share, tell your friends, and I appreciate everybody supporting me. Also, don't forget the Pat Show on WBXO. We are classic rock. We're redefined. Always on Sundays from 5 to 8. All requests from 7 to 8. 103.7 FM, or you can listen live stream at WBXOClassicRock.com. Have a great week. We will talk to you soon. Live, love, laugh a lot, because life is way too short. See ya.